Hello everybody, it's Elizabeth here from Project Management Rebels, and today I want to share with you 5 challenges of remote working and give you a few tips about what we can do to alleviate those challenges slightly. The first one I want to share is something that you will all have felt or struggled with, I'm sure, and that is looking at the camera, just like I'm doing right now. So when you are on Zoom or on your calls, on your web conferences, just with remote working, we have to make sure that we're making eye contact with people. It makes people feel more connected to us within a meeting or interview setting. But that means you're not actually looking at the screen, looking at the camera, the camera screen showing all the other participants. You're looking into a tiny dot on the top of your screen or maybe into a separate webcam. And that can be quite disorientating, especially if you can see out of the corner of your eye your actual video, your video stream. So just like I'm doing now, trying to make eye contact with the camera, and that can be quite draining. I think the only way to get around that is just to have some practice. You can cover up your own picture on the screen of yourself, so you can cover up those video streams so you're not being distracted by watching the recording. You can focus solely on talking to the little camera dot. I think people are a lot more flexible when there's multiple people in the meeting because you do need to look and pick up people's body language. So as long as you are trying to make eye contact with your participants in your meeting through the lens as much as you can, and then you need to look away, that's absolutely fine. And I'm going to look away right now because I need to check my notes. The second challenge for remote working, we're talking about 5 challenges today. The second one is being able to take breaks. I find this a real issue because I work from home. Remote work means that it's just really easy to start in the morning, straight as you get up, and then go through till the end of the day. So finding the time to take breaks is really important. The only way I find best to do that is to either schedule it or make sure that when I come to the end of a piece of work, I consciously stand up, go and get a drink, make sure that I am taking a stretch break or something like that, because you really want to make sure those moments are factored into your day. It's too easy to get to 2 o'clock and realize that you haven't had any lunch, and that's what we want to avoid. The third challenge of remote work is that it is hard to differentiate between work time and home time because you can be switched on all day. There's very little boundaries, and it's very easy to blend work life and home life when you are working remotely because you're always on. And especially if you have international clients like me, there's always somebody awake sending you messages in the middle of the night. So checking your messages after a prescribed time in the evenings should be a big no-no. For me, my cutoff is 8 p.m. I choose not to do work after 8 p.m. I'm not always brilliant at sticking to that, but I do my best. So think about what measure you could have that allows you to keep a work-life balance and to make sure that you have switch off time during the day. The fourth challenge of working from home is distractions. Oh my goodness, I know I've said about being able to just power through the day and not stop for lunch until 2, but actually it is equally as easy to be constantly distracted by washing, by kids at home, by parcels being delivered to the house every 5 minutes. It feels like there's always something that you could be doing instead of work. So making sure that you're in an environment that minimizes the distractions, or dealing with the distractions first, putting that load of washing on before you get into your working day will help you have clarity in your mind to really focus on the tasks that you need to do. Or make the most of your break time to do that. I sometimes find that my break times get longer if I find myself doing chores, household chores in that time. And it also pulls me out of work mode and it makes it harder to get back in after you've task switched. So scheduled breaks are good, but try not to get too distracted by distractions during your day as well. The final one of our 5 remote challenges that we're talking about today is technical issues. Now, I don't know about you, but even though I've been using online working tools, project management software, web conferencing tools for years and years, there is always something that seems to go wrong. And I think the way to deal with that is just to be human about it, share with good humour, let people know what's going on, apologise and move on. We have all been there. We've all struggled with technical difficulties, whether that's a camera fail, whether that's your audio not switching on. And, there's plenty of funny mugs with "you're on mute" and things like that written on that have made these tech challenges just a normal part of remote work. So try to do what you can to avoid those from disrupting your meeting too much, and then just brush them off, carry on with the meeting, get back on track, and continue. So those are 5 challenges of remote work, and hopefully some of the experiences that I've had will help you avoid those in your own workplace, or at least think differently about some of the things that you might be doing with remote work. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.